Baidu just released Ernie. We're going to look at some comparisons, especially to the image turbo. We're going to look at the actual workflow, what's going on behind the scenes. We've got some magic enhancer going on here. We're also going to look at how to get it installed. So you're going to have a very easy installation guide. Just drop them all in your folders. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh, Dad, why is this book so thick? I'm afraid it's a long story, son. So let's start off by looking at some of the comparisons. I'm going to get you through the installation step in a bit. If you want to skip forward to that, you're going to have that later, but also in the description below. So here we have comparisons between Ernie, the base one, the 8B image model. We have Z image base, and then we have Ernie image turbo, Z image turbo, and Nano Banana 2. So starting off, we have this super complicated prompt, which is essentially this blueprint technical drawing with a lot of text going on, right? We don't need to dive into the details, but if you want to check that out, pause the video here, go nuts. But essentially, the idea is that, well, it can do a lot of stuff at the same time. And as you can see, it's doing most of the text actually pretty good. So most of this looks correct, and there is not a lot of spelling errors. There's some weird stuff going up here, but you can still kind of understand what it says, right? We're getting a I missing here in distribution, and some messing up here. But overall, I would say it looks pretty good. And yet, I'm sure the QR code is not going to lead anywhere. That's beside the point. If compared this to the image, I would say Ernie has a small improvement. We're seeing more misspellings and weird letters all around, right? Not that you're going to use this for this purpose a bunch, but it's kind of cool to just put it to the test, right? And the turbo model is actually pretty good as well. You're losing some stuff, especially over here, section, but overall pretty good. This image turbo dropping a little bit. Not a lot of morphing, but more so misspelling is going on. The smaller stuff here is getting broken, of course. Nano Banana 2 is, I would say, actually best of the bunch here. Even the little text up here and the numbers are looking pretty good. Now, if you move into this one, so we have this close-up photograph focusing on kind of the back of this Canon digital camera. I would say the camera in general looks good for Ernie, but again, we're losing a few letters. A couple of generations might fix this, but we're not doing that now. Overall, we got this flash, which is in the prompt. So it's a strong flash, contrast against the dark background, creates a visually striking sense of the area, and that area is 2000 digital camera, right? So I would say this one looks fairly realistic. I would say this image base here, that this looks more fake, especially both for the image and camera around it here. We got Ernie Turbo, where the image still looks pretty okay, losing a lot more of the lettering. Again, going to Z image Turbo, we're losing even more here. But Turbo is actually almost looking better for the visuals. While you might have more details here, it's looking a little fake. And Nano Banana 2 is solving all the lettering flawlessly, as well as the camera. There's some weird pattern going on here in the image, though. So yeah, not sure about that. In terms of the next one, we have text, right? So the prompt is essentially a hyper-realistic 3D rendered image where each letter is independently described, right? So we have Ernie doing all of the letters, pretty good. We got some stuff down here, which is, yeah, I guess it could make that look a little better. I would just say for the image base, it looks better. However, let's look at the E here. The E's are completely different. So let's check the first E from the prompt. So E is a mint candy covered in rich chocolate coating. with the delicate glossy edges. And the second E is crystal clear red. So, okay, they're kind of both doing it because it's chocolate covered, so you could potentially not see the mint. But in this one, it's partly covering, and you see whatever this mint thing is. And then we have some polka thing at the end. For the cherry we're dropping a little bit of the tea here. But overall, I would say that they're kind of all solving the task, while Nano Banana 2 again actually is doing a pretty good job actually showing the mint, but also showing the chocolate here, but also kind of cracking it to show the mint. So that's it's pretty sweet. No pun intended. And the last one here, we have a fairly complicated one. So we have kind of this comic book scene. Let me just show you the panels here. So we have this superhero, and there's this battle, and we have text for all of it. For Ernie, we're losing a little bit here, and some of the text down here, but overall, I would say it's solving it pretty good. And you can compare, if you see the Ernie Turbo here, you can see that the Turbo kind of looks a little bit more baked, you know? So I prefer the left one. It looks a little bit cleaner. Turbo looks a little baked. You see this car here has two fronts. So that's a little weirdness going on. Overall, those extra steps kind of tend to help a little bit. For Z image base, it's doing a pretty decent job. Most of the text is actually looking pretty good. We're losing a bit of the face here, but also a little further away. Same as this one. You know, a face detailer would fix that. In Ernie, face is much better, except this weirdness over here. And this one's, yeah, slightly. Kind of like that this one goes out of this frame. Again, Z image turbo. With the turbo model, it looks, again, a little more baked just in general. And we're getting some mess here in terms of the text and the faces again. So I say overall, Ernie is doing better than Z image here. But again, looking at Nano Banana, kind of acing it in terms of, well, text essentially. And I say this frame is looking good. This frame is pretty cool as well. Even the face and the last one is decent. Would need a detailer, but overall pretty good. But seeing as Ernie is an open source model with Apache 2 license, I mean, it's really punching above its weight. Here we have cool image, and we got this kind of clay style, right? So let me see. So we have handcrafted claymation scene. We have a wary battle-scarred wolf in tattered orange prison jumpsuit. Sits hunched on a cold clay bench. And I would say in most of these, actually even Nano Banana one and the Ernie one, it's lying down. And only the Z image one is actually sitting on the bench. Is that a huge deal? No, you could probably prompt around that a little bit. Overall, I would say the quality looks really, really nice in these. And it's a very, very cool kind of art style. The Z image one looks a little bit more baked, but that's, you know, not necessarily a bad thing in this. I wouldn't say, okay, it's not baked, this one. It's more of lit, more contrasty scene, right? Overall, I would be very happy with all of these results. Except maybe this one, this looks a little too happy. But if you're going for that, I mean, why not? Nano Banana one truly looks like it has the most detail in it. And we have this text here as well, containment zone. But we did get some misspellings, which is not what I'm usually seeing from Nano Banana. But overall, with Ernie, especially I think this, it looks very nice, very good. Now, in terms of what's going on in the workflow, well, first, let's get all this installed. When you're downloading the workflow and dropping it in, it's going to look something like this, right? You can get it from the official site, Comfy blog. I also have it free on my Patreon if you just want to have the simple steps. So essentially, you need to update your Comfy Make sure that you have version 0.19.1 or higher. So if you already have that, you're good. Install the models. So you have Ernie image, which is default set at 50 steps, but I don't think you need that. You can do like 20 steps. Or Ernie image turbo, which is 4 to 8 steps. So those go into your models / diffusion models folder. But you don't need both of them. You can pick and choose the one you want. The text encoders, you drop them in models / text encoders. And now you have a prompt enhancer. We're going to look at that in a bit. Also, make sure you get the VAE, put that into models / VAE. It's this link here, and then you can download the workflow, Earn Image or Earn Image Turbo. Now, if you get the Earn Image one, it's going to look like this. You're going to have a little prompt box, your width, your height, your steps, and all of these models are going to be preset for you. Now, if you enter the subgraph here, it's going to look, well, something like this. I've added a second K sampler because I was doing some tests between, let me show you actually, between the prompt enhancer and the no prompt enhancer. So actually, this is without the prompt enhancer, and we're getting some weird stuff in the bottom here. And with the prompt enhancer, it is doing some enhancing. But what is it actually doing? Well, let's look at that. If you go into the prompt enhancer or the subgraph, you can see that it takes the prompt that we wrote, and then it has a system prompt here in Chinese or Mandarin, if you will. So if we take this, put it in the Google Translate, and it says, you are a professional text-based image enhancement assistant. You will receive a brief image description and target generation resolution from the user. Please expand this description into a rich and detailed visual description to help the text-based image model generate high-quality images. Output only the enhanced description. Do not include any explanations or prefixes. Okay, so it takes our prompt, kind of LLM improves it. Good, right? Well, we'll see. So it does that, and what you get out is this here. So your English prompt, or whatever you wrote in whatever language, is translated into Mandarin Chinese. Why? Well, it is a Chinese model, so it was mostly trained, I would assume, on Chinese captions. So it's likely then to perform better if the Chinese captions were performed better, I guess. But if we take this, let's translate this into our trusty Google Translate. So we are getting the prompt that we wrote, but it's also much longer and much more detailed. So sometimes when you're writing a prompt, you kind of get more than what you bargained for, so to speak. But you can enable and disable it. So there's actually a little flip for that. Let me see, prompt enhancement. So just on or off. So if you leave it off, this is the exact prompt that goes in. If you leave it on, it translates into Chinese, embellishes it, and you get something else. And if you do something like similar, let's say like video game pixel art turtle in a city, right? I'm going to generate this. Now, when this is finished, you can see this is the prompt enhanced one, and this is the original one. Now, I'm not showing you this to tell you that one is better than the other. It's mostly to show you that, well, you're seeing vastly different images, because the prompt enhancer is, especially if you're supplying a short prompt like this, it's embellishing it a lot, and that will change your image, essentially. So bear that in mind. And we can see that in the prompt here. If we translate this again, this pixelated turtle prompt is much, much longer. And it's even like, oh, we have a sign that reads 7-Eleven. So it's a lot, introducing a lot of things that we never asked for, which is, well, not inherently bad, but it's good to know. So the actual complicated part in here is just the prompt enhancer. It's adding the size of the image into the prompt, and then kind of the regular stuff is down here. Essentially, well, this is not here, this is not there. So it's loading the models, it's loading the clip, the VAE. It's taking your prompt, sending that into the positive, sending no negative, and no prompt into the negative, and it's taking the seed and the steps in CFG from outside of the subgraph. So it's a fairly simple text-to-image workflow. No fanciness going on in here except for the prompt enhancer. So is the modeling good? Well, actually, sure it is. But it's the same as all of these day one image models, right? You need to give it some time. I'm gonna get some LoRa's in there, and from that, it can perform pretty well. I mean, it is uncensored. It's doing a lot of cool stuff. So if you need those, violent gun battles and whatnot, feel free to do that. This is a family-friendly show, so we're not going to show any of that. I'm just telling you it can. Get out there, use some Ernie, and tell me if you prefer it over Z image or not. As always, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.